Welcome back to Scroll Sessions Food at Home. Today Kathleen is making Zatarain's red beans and rice. This is a New Orleans tradition since 1899 and it's one pot, as you can see, one pot. And it's made with real vegetables, no MSG added, no artificial flavors except those naturally occurring glutamates. 30 minutes, just add meat. And the meat today is Hillshire Farm Go Meat, Cajun style smoked sausage with this word here in the middle that I cannot pronounce. Neither of us can pronounce it, right?
No, we could attempt it. Andouille? How would you say that?
Andouille. I would say andouille.
Andouille.
And that might be wrong, and I'm okay with that. But it's made with pork, turkey, and beef.
Nice.
So what is the first step that we take here?
I don't know. Let's see what this says. I might need your eyes.
Okay.
It says pick a protein. You could read that.
Pick a protein. Half pound, cut into bite-sized pieces. Smoked sausage, ham, cooked chicken, cooked ground beef, or ground sausage. So you use half a pound. How much is this?
I have no idea.
13 ounces, 368 grams. I don't know about this.
It's not enough, but that's okay. Isn't
It's not enough?
500 grams is half a pound?
Okay.
If I'm wrong, correct me.
500 grams is half a pound. Okay, so we almost got
the right
amount. So you cut into bite-sized pieces.
All right, let's start with that. This had an easy opening
It's even labeled.
mechanism.
Right?
Yeah, so.
I think it's time for the next camera angle. The cutting of the sausage into bite-sized pieces.
Bite-sized fingers. Would you like a finger or two?
Mm-mm.
Good answer.
Are we going to talk about cannibalism again
No.
in this one?
Although. Okay. So it said to cook these first, right? Fry these a little bit.
Yes. No, actually, it says to cut into bite-sized pieces. Mix 4 1/2 cups water, rice mix, meat of your choice, and 2 tablespoons butter or olive oil in 3-quart saucepan until well blended. Bring to boil, reduce heat to low, cover, simmer 25 minutes or until rice is tender. Stir occasionally to prevent rice and beans from sticking.
Okay, well this shows us here that it's fully cooked.
It's already cooked. Okay, so you would just be kind of browning it then, right?
Yeah. What do you think? What's your gut? Should we brown it a little bit? Or should we just do as the recipe says?
We should brown it, I think.
I think so too. So
we're going to move to the skillet. You get a nice flame going, as always. We are using a gas stove, which is probably going to cost us an arm and a leg.
I know those gas prices went up, didn't they?
Yep.
And I always felt like we could rely on gas being inexpensive no matter what. That's too bad. Yeah, I like the idea of just frying this a little bit before throwing everything else in. The buttermilk.
Yeah, it's good when the meat is a little bit burnt.
Yes.
I like it a little bit burnt.
Me too.
It's got some crunchiness to it.
If you wanted to, you could probably cut these pieces up even like half sizes, even a little smaller.
Oh, yeah.
But this works, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Finding the perfect sausage is difficult.
Yeah, because we tried a spicier sausage last time that you made this, right? And
yeah.
it wasn't, it was too spicy. I think there were 2 different spices in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 different because the red beans and rice was already kind of spicy, right?
Yeah.
And then we added the spicy sausage, so it was a little too much.
It was too much for sure. I don't know how anybody eats that sausage. I like spicy, but
Yeah, I do
wanna,
too.
I want to still be able to. If it's too hot, then I
Mhm.
can't taste anything anymore.
Yeah, it starts to not be enjoyable, right?
Okay, so we've got 4 now.
We're not into the suffering business while we eat.
No.
Sizzling in there
So what do you think? A little longer?
deliciously. Because you're going to cook this all together with the rice as well, right?
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to brown this a little bit.
So is it going to... It's not going to be browned, it's just going to kind of be boiled, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah, I'd say brown it some more.
A little
because
bit more.
It's not going to... It doesn't look like it's that crispy yet.
Yeah. I'm hoping this is the sausage of a lifetime.
Is this the one that is going to satisfy our needs?
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's not... It didn't say it was spicy, right?
No, I know it didn't. It just said Cajun style, which that can be spicy, but I don't think it's going to be terribly spicy.
And the sausages are just going to swim and soak in this water until the water comes to a boil.
We've tried Zatarain's box called Dirty Rice, but I felt what was missing from it was the red beans part, so that's why I got this one this time.
Oh, it didn't have the red beans last time.
It didn't, and that's what I was looking for, and then I realized this doesn't have it. Let's see. Yeah, it says to add the rice mix. So here we go. Oh look, you can see the red beans there on top.
Oh, wow. See if we can get inside the bag.
Nice. I like red beans.
Did you ever have Popeye's red beans and rice?
Yes. I've had them
What did you
with
think?
you, I think.
Mm.
They're good.
Yeah,
I like
they're pretty
Popeye's
good.
sides.
Yeah, that one time we went and we just got sides, right?
Yeah. That's nice.
We got like every side that they offer. It was amazing.
Yeah. I'm going to make the flame bigger.
Turning the heat up
Turn the heat up.
on this pot.
And that makes me think of the line from Heat. That,
Oh, yeah. The guy I once worked with told me that don't allow yourself to be attached to anything that you are not willing to walk out on 30 seconds flat if you spot the heat around the corner.
exactly.
Yeah, one of the longest lines in movie history.
By Robert De Niro, right?
Robert De Niro, yep.
In Heat.
In Heat.
I love that movie. I still can't believe I had never seen it until 2022.
Wow.
That's ridiculous, and I should never admit that to anyone.
It's amazing how that film escaped you. How do you think that that film escaped you?
I don't know. I love anything with Robert De Niro and Al Pacino in it, so I have no idea. I really don't understand how I missed that one.
Do you remember seeing the poster of it, or did you hear of it at all?
No.
During the time that it was out, or anything?
No. It's a mystery.
That's very strange.
Yeah, it's a mystery, because I'm also thinking about The Ninth Gate.
That's another one you didn't
with Johnny Depp.
Know about at all, right?
And that was 99?
Yeah.
When was Heat? That was
95.
95?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very sad to think about that I missed those during that era.
Yeah.
Especially The Ninth Gate. That was amazing.
You were living in another dimension altogether, right?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Because you were a fan of both Johnny Depp and Al Pacino and De Niro.
Yes.
Like all of the fans of those two guys were so excited for Heat because it was their collaboration. I think it was their first collaboration together. These two big, these giant Italian actors that everyone loves for being in these crime films, right?
Yeah.
And then they came together in Heat, so it was kind of an exciting thing, I think, for people that are into those guys.
That's true, because Pacino and Johnny. That's funny. I said Johnny and I said Pacino. I used like
Al. It'd be weird if you called him Al. I think everybody calls him Pacino, right?
Exactly. Those are my two most favorite male actors. And
Johnny Depp and Al Pacino.
Both of them. And Johnny, I would cut out pictures of him from whatever teen magazine I would have at the time and glue them to my notebooks and binders and stare at him all day in a very loving manner. And then Pacino, I just adore his acting. And Johnny too, of course, but
yeah,
it is shocking to me that I missed out on those two films, but I'm happy that you introduced them to me.
Oh, I know that's exciting to be able to introduce those to you.
Yes,
to watch two of my favorite films with somebody who's never seen them for the first, like somebody who's a fan already of those guys, and then somebody who has never seen them, you know, and to watch that for the first time with you is really fun.
I know. That's
cool. I'm glad you hadn't seen them.
That doesn't work.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't work. That's not gonna.
So let's see. I would really love to know. I hope I'm not flashing you here with a plumber.
Oh, no. That's for our other channel.
I would really love somebody to give me advice on how to handle lids. The storage of lids and pots and all the big stuff for the cupboards. I would love to know a good way of doing that to where I can actually find them and find the proper lids for the proper pans.
Yeah.
So if anyone can help me with that, I would be really indebted to them for life.
The storage of lids.
Yes.
And pots and pans, right?
Because at the moment I just pile them on top of each other, and then it is like Jenga, trying to get one of them out of there. In
my whole life it has been like that. I don't think we've ever had a system in my life. I don't think we've ever had a system in my life, even in my childhood, of pans in any household that I've ever been a part of. Every person that's cooking that goes into the kitchen to get a pot or a pan, it sounds like the fucking house is falling apart. It sounds like a disaster. It's just like, you know, like I can hear everything falling over in the shelf, you know?
So I'm going to reduce heat because it's boiling.
Yeah.
So I covered it. We're going to simmer for 25 minutes.
The setting of the timer.
Oh no. I went way too far. Okay. 25. Or until tender.
Okay.
And we need to stir occasionally to prevent rice from sticking.
Mm.
All right, so I guess we'll just...
So we're on our way. And we will get back to you at the end of this timer.
See you soon.
Okay, at 10 minutes in, this is what we've got so far.
Or 10 minutes left.
10 minutes left. The 10-minute mark. Kathleen is stirring it.
It's starting to look pretty good.
It's starting to look delicious. Stirring it up as per the instructions on the back of the box. You have to stir it so the rice doesn't stick to the side of the pan, I guess. I don't know. But it's looking good. It's smelling delicious.
It smells so good.
All right. The timer has gone off. What are we looking at here?
It's looking pretty darn good.
Yes.
Now, it's tricky with rice, though.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of would like to test it out.
A lot of the times, rice is undercooked, right?
Yeah.
Seems like rice always takes longer than they say it's supposed to take.
Exactly.
So we're going to do the taste test.
It's hot. I never know with this. I feel like
I can taste it.
Yeah, I think you should taste it. But I feel like it needs to be a little bit longer. Do you want me to record?
It's tasting pretty good.
Yeah, it does. What do you think, though? A little longer?
A little bit longer. A little less, because it's kind of moisture. There's a lot of
Yeah.
water in there, right?
It does say to let it sit for 5 minutes
Afterwards?
afterwards. So,
Oh, most of that water's gone, so
yeah, that 5 minutes might be enough to let it soften a little bit more.
yeah. All right. It is now ready.
Ta-da! We talked about whether we'd eat this in a bowl or on a plate, and we typically like it in a bowl.
We are back at the table. Thank you for joining us. We are going to now try the red beans and rice that Kathleen has cooked for us today.
It smells so good.
So let's see.
Hot, huh?
So what do you think?
I like it.
It's pretty good, right?
I think
Not too spicy.
the sausage is the best we've tried so far.
Yeah, I would definitely eat this again. And there's just a lovely flavor with the red beans and rice.
Yeah, I'm happy that there's the red beans. I like that.
There's a thickness to the red beans and rice that's really good. Like a juiciness, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty delicious, actually.
Yeah. So this is definitely something we would come back to. And we're going to finish this now. And we would like to thank you for joining us once again at the table for Zatarain's red beans and rice and whatever that was, smoked sausage that Kathleen mixed up in there. Stick around for more. Watch other videos. We have other videos in this category, the Food at Home series. So until next time, be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Know yourself. Goodbye.
Bye.